It can be deeply hurtful when your own children seem to ignore you, talk back, or act like your opinions no longer matter. As a parent or grandparent, you've given love, time, energy, and support. When that effort is met with disrespect, it can shake your confidence, make you feel unappreciated, and create tension in the home. But you are not alone. Many parents and grandparents go through times when their children behave in ways that feel disrespectful. The good news is there are ways to turn this around. It's possible to rebuild mutual respect without yelling, threatening, or giving up. The key is to stay calm, consistent, and loving while using firm and respectful strategies. In this guide, we'll look at 6 powerful but simple strategies that can help you restore respect in your relationship with your children. Whether your kids are young or grown, these steps can help rebuild trust, open communication, and bring peace back into your home. Stay calm and in control. The first step is to stay calm, no matter what. When children are disrespectful, it's easy to react with anger or frustration. But yelling or punishing harshly often makes things worse. Instead, take a deep breath. Step away if you need to. Give yourself time to cool down before responding. When you stay calm, you show your child that you are in control, not just of the situation, but of yourself. This models maturity and teaches them how to handle conflict in a healthy way. If your child sees you reacting with peace instead of anger, it can start to shift the tone of your relationship. Calmness builds respect. Staying calm doesn't mean you allow bad behavior. It means you respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. When you show self-control, you teach your child that problems can be solved without yelling or disrespect. You might also find it helpful to develop a few calming strategies for yourself. You can step outside for a moment, take a few deep breaths, or even have a phrase you say to yourself like, "I will not let anger speak for me." These tools help you pause before saying or doing something you might regret. Over time, your children will learn that when they are upset or frustrated, they too can take a moment before reacting. This builds emotional strength in the whole family. Set clear boundaries and stick to them. Children, even older ones, need structure. They need to know what is acceptable and what is not. When boundaries are unclear or change often, children may test limits more. This often looks like disrespect. Be clear about what behavior is not okay. For example, you might say, "In this house, we speak to each other with kindness." Then, when that boundary is crossed, calmly enforce it. Use natural consequences when possible. If a child speaks rudely, end the conversation until they can speak respectfully. You don't have to lecture or argue. Just calmly say, "I will talk to you when you can be respectful," and walk away. Consistency is key. When you follow through every time, your children will start to understand that you mean what you say. Boundaries are not about punishment. They are about teaching your children how to live with others in a respectful way. Boundaries help children feel safe and cared for. Even if they resist at first, they need them. It's also important that both parent or caregivers are on the same page. Mixed messages create confusion. When everyone in the home agrees on the basic rules of respect, it makes it easier for children to understand what is expected. You might want to write your boundaries down. Put them on the fridge or somewhere visible. This helps everyone remember the rules and see that they are not changing based on mood or situation. Build a relationship of mutual respect. Respect is a two-way street. If we want our children to respect us, we also need to show them respect. This doesn't mean letting them get away with bad behavior. It means treating them as human beings with their own thoughts and feelings. Listen when they talk. Show interest in their lives. Avoid sarcasm or put-downs. Be kind, even when correcting them. Let them express their opinions, even if you disagree. You can say, "I hear what you're saying, and I see it differently." This shows that you value their voice, which encourages them to value yours in return. When children feel respected, they are more likely to respond with respect. Respect also means trusting your children with small responsibilities and giving them choices. When children feel that their voice matters, they are more open to hearing your guidance. Spend time together doing things that matter to them. If your child enjoys a certain hobby or interest, take time to ask about it or join them. This shows you care, not just about their behavior, but about who they are. Avoid using shame or guilt to control them. Phrases like, "after everything I've done for you," often push children away rather than draw them closer. Instead, focus on building connection through kindness, patience, and understanding. Use positive reinforcement. Notice and praise respectful behavior. Often, we focus on correcting the bad, but forget to celebrate the good. If your child speaks kindly, helps around the house, or listens without arguing, point it out. Say things like, "Thank you for listening," or "I appreciate the way you spoke to me just now." This helps your child feel seen and encouraged to keep acting that way. Positive reinforcement helps children understand that respect brings rewards, not just in praise, but in better relationships and more trust. You might create a simple reward system. This doesn't have to involve money or gifts. It can be extra time doing something fun, a note of appreciation, or a privilege they enjoy. These little rewards remind your child that good behavior matters. Make sure your praise is sincere. Children can tell when we are not being genuine. Be specific. Instead of saying, "Good job," say, "I noticed how you waited patiently while I finished my call. That was very respectful." Positive words have a lasting impact. They help shape your child's self-image and guide their future choices. Be a role model. Children learn a lot by watching us. If they see you treating others with kindness and respect, even when it's hard, they will learn to do the same. Think about how you talk to your spouse, friends, or even strangers. Do you listen, stay calm, and speak kindly? Do you say please and thank you? These small actions send powerful messages. When you make a mistake, admit it. Say, "I was wrong to raise my voice. I'm sorry." This doesn't make you look weak. It makes you human, and it teaches humility and honesty. Being a role model is one of the strongest tools you have in teaching respect. If you want your children to be honest yourself. If you want them to be patient, show patience. Your actions speak louder than your words. Sometimes we expect our children to behave better than we do, but respect starts with us. The way we treat others in everyday situations, at the store, on the phone, or in traffic, teaches our children how to behave. Children are always watching, even when we think they are not. Your example sets a tone in your home more than any rule or punishment. Strengthen the emotional connection. Often, disrespect comes from a place of distance or pain. Children who feel disconnected from their parents may act out. To heal this, spend time together. Show love not just through words, but through presence. Do things your child enjoys. Ask about their interests. Eat meals together. Laugh, play games, and share stories. These moments build a strong bond that makes respect easier. When children feel loved and understood, they are more likely to treat you with kindness. Connection creates a foundation for respect. If your child is older or less talkative, don't give up. Be available. Offer quiet support. Just sitting together without pressure to talk can help rebuild the bridge. Look for moments of connection throughout the day. It might be a kind word in the morning, a check-in after school, or a bedtime chat. These little moments add up. Also, show physical affection if your child is comfortable with it. A hug, a pat on the back, or holding hands. Physical closeness helps build emotional closeness. Children of all ages need to feel that they matter to you. When they feel secure in your love, they are more open to your guidance. Conclusion: regaining respect from your children is not about control or power. It's about relationship, boundaries, consistency, and love. By staying calm, setting clear expectations, treating your children with respect, and modeling the behavior you want to see, you can rebuild a strong, respectful relationship. Remember, It takes time. Change won't happen overnight. But every step you take makes a difference. You deserve to feel respected, and your children deserve the chance to grow into respectful, kind adults. With patience, wisdom, and love, you can guide them there. These 6 strategies aren't magic, but they are powerful. Try them with an open heart and trust that positive change is possible. Your relationship with your children can become stronger, more respectful, and more fulfilling than ever before. Keep going. You are not alone, and your efforts will be worth it. Next steps, applying what you've learned. Now that you've learned these 6 strategies, the question becomes, how do you apply them in daily life? Let's walk through a few practical examples and situations where you can start putting these tools to use. This will help the ideas stick and become habits over time. Start small. Don't feel like you have to fix everything overnight. Pick one strategy to focus on for a week. For example, maybe you start with staying calm and in control. Try practicing calm responses even when your child pushes your buttons. Write down how you handled it and how your child responded. Keep track of your progress. You might be surprised at how things begin to shift. Then move on to another strategy. Add it in slowly. Over time, these respectful habits will build on each other. You'll create a home where your children feel loved, heard, and guided, and where you feel respected and valued. It can also be helpful to talk to someone you trust. Maybe it's a spouse, a friend, a therapist, or a support group of parents. Sharing your struggles and victories can help you feel less alone and more motivated to keep going. Most of all, be patient with yourself. You are doing important work. Teaching respect isn't just about today. It's about shaping the future. You are helping your children become thoughtful, kind, responsible adults. In the next section, we'll explore some common challenges parents face when trying to rebuild respect and how to overcome them. You'll learn how to deal with stubborn behavior, how to respond when your child ignores your rules, and what to do when nothing seems to be working. Stay with us. You're on the right path, and there's more help ahead. Common challenges and how to overcome them. Even with the best intentions and consistent effort, many parents and grandparents encounter bumps along the way when trying to regain respect. It's important to remember that setbacks are normal. They don't mean you failed. They simply mean you're human, and so are your children. Let's look at some common obstacles and how to work through them with patience and wisdom. Your child keeps talking back. It can be frustrating when your child constantly argues or responds with sarcasm. This behavior often comes from a place of frustration, power struggles, or even testing limits. What to do? Instead of engaging in a verbal tug-of-war, stay calm and firm. Say something like, "I'm willing to talk when we can both be respectful." Then walk away if needed. Refusing to argue sends a strong message that disrespect won't get a reaction. After some time has passed, revisit the issue in a calm moment. Let your child know that respectful communication is a requirement, not a choice. Your child ignores boundaries. Sometimes, children will continue to push boundaries, even when you clearly stated them. This is especially true if they've gotten away with breaking rules in the past. What to do? Be consistent. Follow through every time. If the rule is no phone after 9 p.m. and your child uses it at 9:15, take the phone away as you said you would. Calmly remind them, "We agreed on the rule and I'm following through." Consistency builds trust. Your children will start to realize that your words matter and that you mean what you say. Your teen or adult child shuts you out. Older children might respond to conflict or control by shutting down emotionally. They may avoid talking, roll their eyes, or keep their distance. What to do? Don't try to force conversations. Instead, focus on being present and available. Send kind texts. Leave notes. Sit nearby without demanding attention. Show love without pressure. When they are ready, they'll come back. In the meantime, strengthen the relationship through quiet support and patience. Respect their space, but don't disappear.